Well, we're not talking about big storms gripping the country, but some major cold air is causing lake effect snows and bringing well below normal temperatures and freezing temperatures to much of the country. So cold is gripping much of the central U.S., starting in the northern plains over the weekend, but that cold air is spreading south and east, and that's creating quite a bit of precipitation out ahead of it, but more importantly, bringing some pretty cold temperatures well south, deep into Texas even. Powerful jet stream advancing out ahead of that cold air too, upwards of 180 mile per hour winds aloft with that jet stream, and temperatures that are well below normal. Cold air happens in the northern plains, but this cold is making all the way to Texas, where those temperatures are 20 to 35 degrees below normal, freezing temperatures even into portions of Texas. And that is pushing that plume of moisture out ahead of it, as that cold air really just kind of pushes that moisture, condenses it out into a large swath of rainfall and even some snow in the northeast where it is cold enough. That cold air sticking around here for much of the week. Temperatures this morning, as I mentioned, sub-freezing up into northern Texas, and that cold is going to continue to spread south and southeast. We're talking about places like even Atlanta, Georgia, that are going to see frosty temperatures here in the middle of this week. So tonight, those colder temperatures advance a little bit further into the south. Still very cold with fresh snow on the ground, still a lot of it in North Dakota, Montana, northwestern Minnesota. And look at the swath of freeze warnings here. This is across a huge chunk of the south central U.S., all the way up to the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley. Large areas that are seeing their first freezing temperatures of the season on Halloween. And those low temperatures I mentioned advancing towards Thursday here. You can see frosty temperatures all the way even into Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Clipper system coming through, bringing some fresh snowfall to Minnesota, Wisconsin, but also lake effect snows. This is just a result of the big temperature contrast that we get early in the winter, or especially in the fall here, where those water temperatures are much warmer than the cold air blowing across each of the Great Lakes. So that creates these convective snow showers on the downward side of where the wind blows across the lakes. And this time of year, the lakes are going to be at their warmest, of course, before things have cooled off. Water temperatures range from about 50 for much of Lake Superior to these yellow areas, Lake Michigan and some of the other Great Lakes, 60-degree water temperatures. So you get sub-freezing air blowing over that. You're going to get lake effect clouds and snow and rain showers. In fact, here's a look at Lake Superior. 51 degrees, the water temperature on average for the surface of the lake right now. That's 3 degrees above normal. That's a lot of extra energy for convective snow showers to be produced here. And that's why we're looking at lots of snow, especially the UP of Michigan. You go deeper into the cold air, we're talking up to a foot of snow in some spots, but also on the eastward sides of Lake Michigan and all the other Great Lakes, again, on where it's cold enough. We'll see pockets of some very heavy snowfall here near the Great Lakes. So the Great Lakes snow machine really going here for the first time this season on this wide-scale pattern. So the cold pattern continues for much of the central and eastern U.S. the rest of the week. And then finally, we modify. We're going to get back into a zonal flow by the end of the week. That means more of a west to east pattern. So we can expect at least normal temperatures, even above normal temperatures again for some places.